I'm Brian Keith, and welcome to this week's 5-Minute Tip for Christian Educators. You found the perfect video on YouTube for your class, or your staff meeting, or your presentation. Your class meeting or presentation is going so well, and you're ready to hit the proverbial home run with this profound, impactful, educational, and totally relevant video. You proudly and confidently switch over to YouTube and hit play on, and the video begins. You're looking around the room and everyone's reactions are positive, impressed, and they're all engaged for a few seconds. And then everyone's facial expressions begin to change. You begin to see wide eyes, people covering their mouths with their hands. Some turn away and others begin to smirk and whisper. What? They don't like my video? But it was perfect. It portrays exactly what it needed to for this event. And then you see it. One little thumbnail, a video on the side, waiting in the wings for someone to view. Oh my word, that's not good. It's very inappropriate. Now, you're completely mortified. Run to the computer, shut the video down midstream, trying to keep it together. You look out at the audience sheepishly and profusely apologize and make every attempt to move on from this complete and utter debacle. How did this happen? You don't view that trash. Not only are you embarrassed, but you're angry and confused as well. Have you personally had that happen to you? Do you know of anyone who has experienced that scenario? Unfortunately, I do. However, fortunately, it was not me. But I was the head of school when this happened to a first-year teacher of mine. This young lady was sweet, loved the Lord, and took her job very seriously. She was and probably still is a dream employee and coworker. Midway through her first year, things were going so well, and she went into her middle school history class one day with the anticipation of showing a well-done video from the History Channel via YouTube that would hammer home that perfect point for her lesson that day. As you suspect from the introduction earlier, she pushed play, and to her horror, yes, a small little thumbnail on the right side of her perfectly fine video. A thumbnail of, well, an individual or two that were not quite clothed enough. I'll say it like that. And a classroom full of middle school students. Yes, you heard me right. Middle school students. Some snickering, some shocked and silent, some covering their eyes, and even a couple crying. After class, my sweet and really good first-year teacher was sobbing in my office, apologizing profusely and bewildered how this happened. I tried to console her by saying, these things happen, and that I will personally email every parent in the class to let them know what happened before their child gets home to tell their version of the story. But that did not change the fact that it did indeed happen, and it shouldn't have happened. Those kids saw things that they shouldn't, and they saw it in the Christian school classroom. I had some parents that were understanding, thankfully, and I had others that were absolutely irate, and understandably so. That is the life of a head of school, and I understand that. But our job is to find ways to have fewer of those situations that create irate parents, right? I needed to find a way for that to never happen again. Let me introduce to you viewpure.com. Again, that is viewpure.com. It is simple to use, but invaluable to those of us that speak often in front of people and want to use technology to enhance our lessons and presentations. Step number 1, find the video you want on YouTube and copy the URL of the video you want to show. Step 2, go to viewpure.com. Step 3, insert the YouTube URL into the very evident blank box at the bottom of the first page and click Purify. It will create a brand new ViewPure URL. You can then copy that URL, go to a new internet tab and insert the new ViewPure URL and use it whenever you're showing something in a public setting. It is just your video, no thumbnails, no inappropriateness, no embarrassing moments. You can't control YouTube, but you can control ViewPure. And life is not perfect, and mistakes are going to happen on occasion. However, we should take every precaution that we can to not be a stumbling block, to be professional, and to go the extra mile in our presentation and preparation. Viewpure.com can be a very helpful tool in your professional toolbox. So try it out and see what you think. That is my tip of the week. Thank you so much.